Hi everyone, Lavonda with Generation Homeschool. I just wanted to touch base with you really quick since we are nearing the end of 2018. I can't believe this year is almost gone. But I wanted to talk to you real quick about a few things that's going on with us here at Generation Homeschool. The first thing I want to talk about is a new software that I found. Right now, we're in Arkansas, and we're not required to keep track of the amount of hours that we homeschool each day. But in 164 days, we will be moving to a state that does require hours to be tracked. And I wanted to go ahead and get in the practice of keeping up with those so that, I'll know what I'm doing once we get there. Um, and in the process, also, I wanted to find a way of identifying the time lost while we're in the classroom. I noticed that the day was getting longer and longer for the kids, but they were still only doing the same amount of work. And so I knew something was going on. So over the weekend, I researched online tracking activity software, and I found a free website, ActiveTrack. That allows you to either enable an extension on a Chromebook or to download the software onto a desktop. And it allows you to see how long they're on each website. It takes screenshots of their computer in case they go idle and you want to make sure they're not watching, videos or things like that. But I didn't get it to spy on them. I got it so that we can identify the productive websites from the unproductive websites and to see how long they're on each website. So ActiveTrack is the website that I got the software from. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. I took some time today to go through and set the parameters up. And I also identified the websites that we visited during this last week as either homeschool related or after school related. And then there are a few that I left undefined simply because they're necessary. They're not necessarily unproductive. They're not necessarily productive. Um, so I also was able to set up a schedule. So between the hours of such and such to such and such, I can see what they're doing that is homeschool related. Hopefully we can identify where we're losing some very valuable time. In other news, I am behind on the newsletter. I apologize for that. I'm hoping to get that completed and out to you by Sunday. Feel free to go to generationhomeschool.weebly.com and click on the newsletter tab, and it'll take you to our collection of newsletters. Check for the the winter 2018 edition. Let's see. Oh, I had to reset my computer and in the process lost about 19 gigabytes worth of homeschool stuff. So that's lovely. And I also lost our report card tracking software. So I attempted to re-download it and it did not work. I'm not sure if the website that I got it from no longer supports it. But in any event, I had to go with a different software. So now we're using ThinkWave. It generates beautiful report cards. So I'm totally stoked about that. I actually already have it set up for our next school year. So I've saved myself a little bit of time that way. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm working on my thesis. My topic is socialization in the homeschool culture or the homeschool family. So if you have opinions about socialization and homeschool, feel free to send me an email at lavonda.evans@smail.astate.edu. I would love to speak with you. Um, oh, and I got published. Oh my goodness. I received word from a previous professor who advised me that our article was accepted for publication. So I'll do another vlog on that later after it actually goes to print so that I can direct you where to go. Let's see. Oh, and this is the look of a homeschool mom after 100 days. Today was our 100th day of homeschool. We had a great time. We did some arts and crafts, and I'm tired. It is 18 minutes after midnight, so I'm going to keep this one short and sweet and say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year. Ciao.